comics, and it should be fascinating.
This should be dope. It should be dope.
Red, I just want to tell you too, man, if comedy don't work out, you got a career in boxing commentating. I heard you from the sideline breaking that shit down. They was like, who gonna win the fight? Red was like, well, defensive strategies and punchability, and the niggas was just like, you was all ecstasy.
All right, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. All right, what else am I supposed to say?
Man.
Comic on IG. And I got a show coming up with Dave on Friday. It's going to be fun. But it's a secret.
Okay.
Society.
How they gonna buy tickets if it's a secret?
I don't know. I haven't figured out that part yet. But it should be on my page or his page. You can just click on and...
So you mean tell me they're going to have to follow us in order to find out where the show is?
It'll help.
What? What a crazy concept.
You got it?
Wow. That's at Dave Flynn, DAVEFLYNT, or...
Oh, Tyrone the Comic. TYRONE the Comic.
Anyway, now that we got all the introductions out the way, Red, they already know who the fuck you is. We ain't gonna reintroduce us, man. We're gonna hop right into the
Y'all put the
questions,
cards back
man.
up?
So,
Pooh Dance.
round one. This question goes, talk about your guiltiest guilty pleasure.
Alone time is my guiltiest guilty pleasure.
That's a good one.
I love to be with me.
Why you say it like that? You said alone time.
Because I dig it. I dig it.
Oh, we believe you. We believe you. Damn, what about yeah, well, sure. Ain't no signs.
Guilty pleasure.
What's your guilty pleasure? And you even got a guilty pleasure? You like you never take a day off.
I enjoy. That's
You
not
enjoy
that's not
eating
guilty
pussy.
pleasure. That's everybody know that. No, I enjoy probably my guiltiest pleasure. I like cartoons, man.
Man, same, man.
It's because it's not.
Man, there's nothing wrong with it.
No,
And
because
we
it's
not
like.
gonna see what I'm saying? All the real ones in the room, feel me? What about you, Red the comic book? What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, man. It took me a minute to think about it. My guilty pleasure was when I was younger, man. I burnt down a house.
Man, what? That was your pleasure? That was... Man, what the fuck, man? I ain't telling you where I live, man.
I was a kid, man.
He's like...
I really was, like, amazed at the fact that my mother had, like, lit the match. It was like a match. It went from paper to, like... And I was just like, wow. And I still remember to this day how I did it. I went in the closet. I lit the paper.
Man,
and then I put it out. Then I lit it. And I put it out. And the second time, I just left it there like a kid, you know.
Okay, so let's say your guilty pleasure is fire, not burning down the house.
I liked that the fire.
Yeah, you like fire. Don't say you like burning down houses. Don't say you like burning down houses.
No, I didn't like the burning, but I felt good.
It's just a fire.
Nobody died. Nobody died.
Damn, Tyrell,
God
what's your guiltiest of your guilty pleasure? Because you got a lot of guilty pleasures.
It wasn't arson. I'll tell
You
you
look
that much.
guilty.
I like in the summertime, I like to pretend like I'm on my phone, but I really be taking pictures of the girls' feet. Be like, oh, yeah.
I didn't know.
Hold on. What the fuck do? Rewind. You said in the summertime you be holding your phone and taking pictures of girls' feet?
But I pretend like I'm on it, so I'll be like in the elevator, and it'd be like a bunch. I'll be like, all right.
You can't take feet pics without asking them. That's rape.
What? No, yes, you can.
That is rape.
It's like taking elbow pictures. Who cares?
You know you about to beat your meat to them feet pics. You can't. You take the feet pic without consent, beat your meat to it. Then you had sexual intercourse with her feet pics without consent.
Do I gotta
That's
make
rape.
him sign something?
You going to jail.
I'm convinced a nigga with like a foot fetish could have been a serial killer in his other life.
You see, I have a little proposition for
You
you
just not into
if
feet,
you're interested
and you
in
ain't
making
into, like,
a little
trying to
bit
kill a
of money.
I never murdered
See,
nothing
you
but the
happen
pussy.
to have a camera and want
See
to
what Fred
take a
talking about.
picture of your feet for...
Oh, she look like a chick.
No, we gotta bring the comics up. It's 10
All right, so we gonna hop right into the comedy portion of the show. Y'all ready for some jokes, y'all? B-side, you still with us?
Yeah.
You still in the building?
Right? they would have called and been like, where's the submarine? And I'm talking about niggas like Jerome and Malik, right? They would have been like, what submarine? Do you mean Subway? Because we already locked Jared up. We took care of that shit, right? There wouldn't have been no goddamn, and here's why it wasn't no blacks on that submarine, right? First of all, $250,000 a ticket, and you can't even smoke on that motherfucker, right? That's the first reason. And then second, black people ain't gonna go nowhere where it don't seem like shit might get better. And the ocean floor does not hold a lot of promise. So, but I'm gonna talk about that, man. So I had a fucked up weekend, right? I went to the dentist on Saturday. Now, the dentist is the only place that people volunteer to go to have pain inflicted on them, right? You come in, they got that tray of tools. It looks like a scene from Pulp Fiction, right? All the metal edges and hooks and shit, right? And that's why it pisses me off when a nigga be like, I'll go in your mouth. You are not going in my goddamn mouth.
Pause. Big pause.
Big pause, right? You gonna go in my mouth. If you even attempt to go in my mouth, one of us is gonna need a doctor and one of us is gonna need a lawyer. I said the only time I wanna work is none of the time. And the only time I'm a volunteer for is under time. Find me when you're looking for somebody to go home early or some shit like that, right? I'm not trying to work no overtime and all of that shit. I don't want to work at all, for real. Are there some licensed drivers over here? All you niggas got license, valid license? I see some people nod no, but I ain't gonna put you on blast. But it's tricky following a motherfucker with a valid license, right? Because they get on the highway, they start driving like they goddamn doubling Fast and Furious and shit. I was following this one nigga on the highway. He was driving so fast, I was looking in the sky for helicopters. I was like, this nigga has got to be shooting an action scene. Nobody drives like that, right? I don't have a valid license, so I take all them smuggler routes and back roads and shit. I had this nigga following me one time. I made so many turns. He called me up. He was like, damn, nigga, you going to the back cave? But so I'm going to get out of here. That's the light. And real quick, I just want to say, so I got a dog, right? I love this motherfucker.